Hey y'all, Celine Harrelson from CelineHarrelson.com. And I have a point to make today. Some of you are so petrified by technology that you think that you just can't figure out how to do branding in your business. First of all, branding in your business is of the utmost importance. You need to um, you need to be able to brand your stuff. People need to be able to recognize you instantly when they not only see your mug, but when they see your stuff. So the colors need to be cohesive, the fonts need to be cohesive, the look just needs to be um, very similar all the way across the web, on all of your social medias, on your blog, on everything that you do. It should look like what you do. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I've talked about Canva before in the past, and I get this, whoo, I can't do it. It's too hard. It stresses me out. I can't figure it out. That's not true. The fact of the matter is you're intimidated by the technology, and when you go into it intimidated, it kicks your butt. So you have to get over that. Pull up your big girl panties, your big boy pants, and say, okay, I'm going to tackle this. Not gonna get my butt kicked. I'm gonna kick butt. So go to canva.com. Now I'm gonna share my screen with you again. And I'm going to make a point because my grandson was here a few days ago, and he loves YouTube. So he was fixing to sit down and play on YouTube, and I had stuff on my screen. And, he said, can I close this out? Oh, wait, what is this? And so I explained to him what it was and how I branded everything and how I created these graphics and that sort of thing. And he was absolutely enthralled. He's 9 years old. And he said, can I try? So I gave him about 5 minutes of instruction and walked away. And now I'm going to show you. It's so easy, even a 9-year-old can figure it out. All right, you should be seeing my screen. This is my Canva account, and I'm going to prove to you that a 9-year-old can figure this out. So I'm just going to show you some of the stuff he did. This is an image that he just added a bunch of goodies to, balloons and this kind of thing, and a moon and a voice bubble and just different things on here he added. And I mean, I know it's not artwork, but hey, after 5 minutes of instruction, if a kid can do that, then you can do it after sitting down and spending an hour or so really playing with it. Okay, so here is another one he did. Look, he added the silly hearts and the different voice bubbles, chat bubbles, and a dog and a carrot and hats and a tree and bunny and popsicles. And so you see what I'm saying? There's a border around it. The whole thing. He just uploaded an image and messed with it. And you can do the same thing. So I'm just going to real quick, see, these are a lot of the things that I've done. And you see different sizes of the same stuff or different variations of the same stuff. It's because I use the same thing and I repurpose it over and over again. You don't have to be clever and creative each and every time. Reuse stuff. The same people that are on Twitter are not the same people that are on Facebook, and the same people that are on Facebook are not the same people that are on Instagram, and vice versa, or your blog. And even if they are the same people, what are the likelihood of them being on at the same times to see the same stuff? Practically nil. So go for it. Reuse, repurpose, make your life a little easier. But let me show you how simple Canva really is. And I have to tell you that I do have empathy for you because it freaked me out a little bit in the beginning until I made myself, I got it and walked away from it, I don't know how many times, just after minutes. And then I made myself sit down and mess with it. And when I did, I thought, well, I made it so much harder than I needed it to be because I was afraid of it. And that's the key right there. I started out just like every one of you have. I can close my eyes and build a WordPress blog. I can do all of those things now, but I couldn't do any of them 10 years ago. So I'm where I was where you are. I get it. So I do have empathy, but stop being a wussy girl. Come on, let's do this. You can do this. All right, so here we go. This is just basically my page. Across the top, you will see different sizings of, you know, they automatically have things sized for you, and you click on the plus sign and it'll give you all kinds of goodies. You can do gorgeous documents, blogs, ebook covers, all kinds of different things. I did a flyer the other day for an event my team did, just all kinds of good stuff and all kinds of different sizes. Now, if you don't find the size you need, then you just can size it yourself. But the nice thing is that you can size, if you're going to create one image, you can size it for a variety of things. You will have to go back and tweak each one, because with sizing differences, the stuff that you put on there, the graphics you put on there, don't resize themselves. So you will have to do a little playing with it. But okay, so you've seen all of this. You've seen my designs. I'm going to create a design. Now, let me go back and show you one more thing. You can do several things. Like if I'm going to reuse something, like I did this and I did all of these, I did not start from scratch on all but the first one. You just click this little arrow on each one. It says make a copy or move to trash. And so you just make a copy, then you change the name of it so that you can find it when you want it, and you just start messing with it. So, okay, so I'm going to create a design. Oh, before I do that, you see this where it says your brand over here? These are my brand colors right here. These down here are something else, but these are my brand colors right here. These are my fonts. Once you click your brand and you add your colors and you add your fonts, it stays there. And so that anytime you go to change a color, your colors will pop up. And so you can choose those without having to go search for them or come up with the numbers of your colors. The same thing when you grab a script, it's your scripts that will pop up. So makes it so much simpler. All right, so we're going to create a design. And real simple, let's just start with a Facebook post. And you can pick one of their backgrounds, and they have tons and tons of them. Let's say you want that one. Let's go with that one. And so I like that. Or I could upload my own. When you come over here and click uploads, then you can upload your own. See, here's all of them that I've uploaded. So you can upload your own. Or you can come over here to Elements and click Free Photos. And there's tons of free stuff in here. Canva is free, by the way. I pay $12.99 for mine just because it offers a little bit more. But honestly, sometimes I think I wonder why I'm bothering, because I don't think I need it. But anyway, you won't need it in all likelihood. But just come into Canva. It's free. The photos, there's tons and tons of free photos. When you have to pay for them, I would ignore them. Just go on to something else. There are tons of free photo sites online. You cannot just upload photos. You can't do that. It has to be from a site that gives you permission to use it for free. You can't just Google something and upload it and use it. That's not legal. So don't do that. Don't get yourself in trouble. Lots of people get by with that on Facebook, but if you're branding it and putting your name on it, it better not belong to somebody else. So don't do that. But there's tons of free stuff. There's tons of free websites that offer for images. free range stock, I think it's called freerangestock.com, is one of my favorites because it pulls a lot of those free sites together and just gives you in one place, you get to look at all of them. There's 2 or 3 that I use like that, but off the top of my head, I can't tell you what they are. I'm going to do a blog post about that soon, so be watching. And so you can upload anything you want to here. Let's say you wanted this one, you know, that's kind of pretty. I didn't even know that was there. Let's use this one and let's get rid of the one. Let's get rid of the one we had back there. All right. And here we go. Oops, we still got stuff back there. All right. So let's just move this here. And you have to just kind of fit it in, make it fit. Or you could do like the other one did, and you could, no, you can't, not with this one. It's too differently shaped. All right, so we're just going to go with this here. Okay, so that cuts out some of the picture, but that's okay. And my colors, I'm just going to use my colors. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to kick back to elements. Actually, I'm gonna, whoop, not what I meant to do. All I did was click delete there. I'm gonna close out the free photos and I'm gonna go to shapes. And I'm going to click I just click this square here. And I'm gonna change that color to teal or turquoise, whatever the case may be. I guess it's really turquoise. And then I am going to, what should we do? I don't know, maybe that. We'll do that in turquoise. And we will, what I'm doing here is I'm up here across the top. I can come over here and change colors if I want to. I can come over here, and if I wanted let's say I wanted 2 of these circles, I could click copy, and there you go, I've got a whole second one. All I did was click delete to get rid of it because as long as you're clicked on that particular thing you're working with. Now I could come up here and arrange, meaning I could make that circle go back behind this so that I can work with things that are on top of it. Or I can put transparency to it and make it just kind of pretty there. Okay, so let's see about a lighter color. Maybe we'll do that so we can see what we're working with. All right, so let's just say that's what I'm going to do with that. This is going to be a blog post or something, and I'm going to do an image for. And so now I'm going to click text and see my specific text comes up here, the ones that I've saved. So let's put a couple of things there. And now I typed my name. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to come up here and change the color. And I'm going to do the same with that. And I'm going to change the color. And that didn't come out. I can't really see that, so let's add something else. Okay. There you go, Celine's blog post. And you can fancify it up. You could use one of these text over here, and you could change it to whatever you wanted it to say. Let's say, I don't want that. Let's put that in there. All right, so then we're gonna change that. Well, let's see, we can change the color here by just coming in here and grabbing one and I'm going to change that black to white. And we can just change it to whatever we want to. See, you just click on it and you just edit it and change it. So there's tons and tons. You can come in here and pull stuff off of here and just change the wording. You can start from scratch with your own fonts. You can change, you can add lines or charts. Let's add a chart. You know, you can add charts. Obviously, we don't want that there, but I'm just showing you. There are all kinds of icons that you can add. Say you need a shopping cart, there you go. You need an arrow, there you go. But you can also come up here and change those colors so that they're the color you want them to be. You see? So you can completely customize this, and it's all drag and drop. It's so simple. So that's it. I am telling you that, and then what you want to do is you come over here and click File, make sure it's saved. You can also make sure that you name it up here. Give it a name. If you wanted to change the dimensions, you could change dimensions and give it very specific dimensions. You could magic resize and it could give you all the different sizings, and it would open different tabs so you'd have different ones, and it would save each different size for you. There's so much it can do, and it really, really, really isn't that hard. I promise you, if a 9-year-old can do it in a matter of 5 minutes of training, granted, they're not scared of technology, and so that's it right there. He was not intimidated or frightened by it. He was intrigued, and so he dove in to prove that he could do it by himself. That's what you need, is that childlike desire and need to prove to yourself that you can do it, and stop being intimidated. It's going to be okay. You can do Canva. If a 9-year-old can do Canva, if he can do something like this with 5 minutes instructions and 20 minutes later he's calling me to show me what he did, you can do stuff too on Canva. So it's canva.com. It's free. You don't have to sweat over it. If you have any questions or you need any help, give me a shout out. I'll talk to you soon. This is Celine Harrelson from CelineHarrelson.com, and I'll see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.